So if Paul did not say that, then he began to introduce who is the unnamed God, who is the God above all God, that is without a name.
Yeah.
That's to relate to them. It says that you know there's an unnamed God. I'm telling you who is the unnamed God. It's the God Jehovah. So be very careful in how you do it. Sometimes you just have to. And Pastor Pativan may have this style of preaching. Maybe the audience. Okay, I'm not trying to give excuse, but I think maybe sometimes because the audience may not understand unless you give them some story.
Sure.
But so really a lot of story around.
Yeah.
It all depends lah. I mean, we shouldn't criticize.
No, I don't think it's criticized. Like just.
No, the way he talk.
So actually, when the hardship come, so I learned a lot. And when I come here, yes, many friends and just gave me a good advice. And also thank you, Brother Caleb. You gave me a good advice. Must be very careful.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah, I will take your word. Yeah, take note. Your word there, very nice.
But that shouldn't tame your spirit. You must be even more earnest to speak the word, which is important.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So don't become a coward
No.
just because you get in trouble.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you can avoid some,
Sure.
but insist on what is right and learn how to overcome the world, not by using their methods,
Yeah.
but by presenting what is the truth that is spoken about in the Bible. And nobody can say, like, okay, so the whole argument is just like when Jesus was arguing with the Pharisees, the scribes, and everybody else. Like, you remember the coin?
Yeah.
What Jesus is saying is, I also pay tax.
Sure. Caesar it
But who
belong
provided
to
the
Caesar.
coin? God
Yeah.
provided the coin.
Yeah.
So I think it's not about learning the word systems, but we know that we have to abide by the rule that's set forth by the government, and the government says, well, we shouldn't cause disharmony between. But does that mean that we shouldn't go witness to people? No, it shouldn't. But you don't deliberately go and look at a sign and start saying, well, this is wrong, that is wrong. So try.
It will
ask
be
for wisdom.
Yeah.
Ask for wisdom.
Yeah. Otherwise, we just say this is wrong, and then become personal. It's not delivering the truth, or try to save those who are fall into their trap.
Yes.
So
And then you become a naysayer.
Yeah.
Everything is cannot. Like country like the US, sometimes they put a signboard on their chest and says the world is coming to an end. Then behind also, repent. The intention is good, but after a while, people feel that, well, you're telling me the world is coming to an end, but you're not telling me what else.
Yeah.
The joy of salvation, for example.
Yeah.
Then the charismatic emphasize so much on the joy without telling the consequences.